You can't see it, but I'm currently watching Antiques Roadshow British version, because there's like a channel on my TV that like came with my TV, and it shows this show 24/7 non-stop. It's calming hearing the voices talking about someone's $1 million diamond that they found in their mother's grand aunt's closet. But unfortunately, that's not what we're watching today. I was scrolling through Tubi, as you do, and I saw something and my heart went or my breath went I saw The Prince and the Pauper. Now, there are a few versions of it, but this particular version was the only version to me. And that was the one starring Dylan and Cole Sprouse. I think this movie was like for the true Dylan and Cole Sprousers out there. Like, I feel like the only people that saw this were like the true fans. And I was one of them. Straight to DVD. It came on once, I think it on Disney Channel Germany or something. Was not on Disney Channel, even though they were in the middle of their Sweet Life of Zach and Cody fame. Like, this was in the middle of the show. It was just like one of their little side projects or whatever, but they were like, we're gonna be movie stars real quick. We'll be right back, Sweet Lifers, but we're just gonna be movie stars real quick and then we'll come back, okay? And they did it at the top level. I tried to look up like budget box office. Not available online. That's okay. That's okay. We didn't want to know anyway. I didn't want to know. I could not tell you one thing about this movie, but I just remember that I loved it. The only things that I really remember are they're in a trailer a lot, like a movie set trailer, and then they're like sitting out on their front yard a lot. So we'll see if those two things occur in this movie, but let's just get into it. Okay, so it says a pair of 14-year-old doppelgangers, one a child actor, find themselves in deep trouble after impulsively agreeing to trade places for the afternoon. They were 14. That's why when I was like 9, I was like, oh, they're my age. Okay. I can't pause it every 2 seconds. I'm already crying. We have a quote. You know that it deserves an Oscar if it opens with a quote. It may be history. It may be only legend, a tradition. It may have happened. It may not have happened, but it could have happened. Alright. I don't want to seem like I'm not deep enough for that, but like I don't know what that has to do with this. Maybe we'll find out. That's literally a Mark Twain quote, Maddison. That's why it matters. So as you can probably tell, I never read The Prince and the Pauper, the original one. They were never twins in the original Prince and the Pauper. They look exactly alike. They have the same birthday, but they reiterate, apparently, that they were not twins. But it's hard for me to differentiate, like, they're not supposed to be twins in this movie. They're not. Dylan and Cole Sprouse in this universe are not twins, okay? And that was hard for me to like wrap my mind around, and it still is, honestly. The Prince and the Pauper. This song. You make everything. This intro reminds me of Catch Me If You Can. This is a great intro. Okay, a long intro. We have forgotten about long intros. Like, we've given up on them, and I love them. This movie is a cool 90 minutes, and they're using 10 minutes of it for the intro. Okay, here we go.
Teen heartthrob and star of Spy Team 2, Mr. Eddie Tudor.
Okay, those were actual fans. If I was an extra in that, I would have done anything to be an extra.
Congratulations on the movie, Eddie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Bobby.
Okay, so Cole is like the cool guy.
They're going crazy. There's thousands of them.
Thousands of them. That's like 20 people, girl. I thought this was so cool. This actually is pretty cool. The haircut being completely different.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is what I remember. This is the only part I remember. Is this man sitting out on a lawn. The outfit.
Hi, matey. I'll never let one of you pirates free until I get my Lady Elizabeth with me. Lady Elizabeth, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we need to chat about this outfit for a second. Okay, so we have the page boy hat, the brown slightly paisley, like a small paisley pattern, and then the light blue long sleeve, but the button down over it is rolled up and then the long sleeves are pulled down. Cargo pants, your quintessential 2007 look. Like, it really was. It kind of reminds me of an outfit that he wore in this photo shoot that I had a poster of. They weren't like skaters, but like they were skater-esque. This is me.
Tommy, dude, you're serious.
He's in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. They were like, bring them all over.
What do you want to do with your life?
I want to be Eddie Tudor.
Who?
You know, actor. He's in all the movies.
Then get yourself in an acting class. Then go.
She's like, go. I thought she was gonna like laugh at him and tell him no, but I don't know what that says about me.
Well, maybe if I had a dad, he'd want to hang out with me and I could get out of it.
Okay, enough with the guilt trip, Eddie. You have me. That's enough. Okay, talk to me. Well, how'd it go?
The momager thing, they act like it's like over the top. I think that should be illegal. I think they should make it illegal. I think some of it is like a level of abuse sometimes. Look how sad he is. We don't want to make Cole Sprouse sad like that. You want to see him sad like that? No. Then say no to momagers. They're like, play one bad song challenge, impossible.
Oh, you're an actor? Yeah. What have you been in? This and that.
The Sweet Love of Zack and Cody.
It's just rehearse this and act this. And smile here and go there. It's kind of annoying. Sounds great to me.
Okay, the fact that they have been talking for like even like 30 seconds to a minute and they haven't acknowledged the actual elephant in the room, the elephant on set, that they're twins, is so funny to me. I bet they're gonna be like, wait, we kind of look alike.
You have a dad? No. No, my parents died. I live with my grandpa. You? Nah, never knew it. I'm on worries now. Ooh, that's horrible.
And that's where you keep your G4X laser. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This is like such a boy conversation, like little boy conversation. Like, it's realistic. This is a great movie.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! You look just like me. Unbelievable.
You're joking. After he slicked his hair back and put the suit on. I know I just said this was realistic, but...
Ready for rehearsal, Mr. Tudor.
Well, Eddie, I should be going. Maybe we can switch it and hang out again sometime.
Wait! See ya.
Is that guy not like that? Y'all look the same. Like, that's your twin. I didn't know you had a twin.
You know that? When you didn't come over from school, I know exactly where to find you. Now get in there.
Okay, his grandfather has got to notice that that is a different child.
And the only reason I push you is because I love you, kid.
Okay, well maybe not so much because he doesn't realize that is Cole Sprouse. The people on set and stuff may not notice, but like if his mother and then his grandfather are like, that's the exact same person I saw an hour ago.
You getting this? And after you make your banana and land on 2.
I love it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
That was a joke for the ages though.
You know, you gotta stop this. You're starting to scare me.
Well, I'm not Tom. Just look at my face. We switch clothes and everything.
Wait, whoa. So they're not like secret twins. It's not like the Parent Trap. They're actually like not twins in this world. They're not even twins. They just happen to look exactly alike. Okay, I'm just getting into the lore here.
I have been working very hard to make a better life for that kid. You're gonna throw it in my face.
She is serving though with the claw clip and then the little pearl choker.
They'll pull the plug on this production, your mother will lose a job, and no one will work with you again.
Could that really happen to someone like Eddie Tudor?
It's show business. You bet your butt it can.
You bet your butt.
Miles. We haven't met. I'm Eddie Tudor.
Now why don't you stop that?
What is wrong with you people? You're all crazy. I mean, don't you know who's who around here?
That's kind of true. That's kind of like, I'm seeing both sides here. We may look exactly the same, but like slightly different. So that would make me feel kind of crazy too if I were the adults in this situation. And then the fact that apparently they are not twins either. Nor
Looking good.
the posters. That would be crazy to like switch places with someone and then know that they had your posters up on their wall. Him eating the chips. That's the funniest part of the whole movie.
Do you have anything else to eat?
He's gonna say like sushi.
It's not a veggie burger, and I'm a vegetarian.
Oh.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to borrow your phone so I can call the studio and have someone come and pick me up. Tom is probably looking for me to switch places with him again.
You're completely losing it.
I think everyone in this situation is losing it. No one is fully seeing the reality of the situation. This is more confusing than like Shutter Island for me. This is like too much. It's too much. Okay, girl, lock the door.
You're the prettiest girl I've ever seen.
You wish that was you, huh? That was me. A very spot on song, I love it.
Hey, what's up?
You better get dressed, kid. You got an appearance.
An appearance?
Yeah.
It looks like an RV and not a trailer. I mean, they're on a movie set, so they could just use a trailer from the movie set in the movie.
Mom, are you into players?
No.
Why not?
The shorts, it's a sign of the times.
I don't know why.
I thought you said you were going that song.
This looks like a college campus and also her shorts.
They don't pay, it was for fun.
Sounds like a bunch of losers to me.
Wow, that was mean. I guess you're a jerk outside of school. No wonder you have no friends.
Oh, these are all a bunch of savages.
All right, let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, let's make a move.
The outfit. Just like thinking about how I thought these were like men at the time. I was like, these are men. And then seeing this like literal child. Wait, that is an RV.
Droll tragedies that are done over and over again by countless amateurs.
She was my first like op.
Why do you even care what I do anyway?
I've known you since you're a little kid, Tom. You're my buddy.
I'm going. And don't follow me, okay?
Okay, just like the meanest kid ever. The bedhead, just on the sink.
I want to go home!
Oh, not the Blackberry.
You are going to Miami if I have to fly this plane myself.
Okay, so the mother is this close to this boy, and she's not like, you look a little different. And this is her son, and I would see him like once a week on Disney Channel, and I still know the difference. So like she needs to get it together.
The whole movie is gone. It's gone, Tom. If you were really a part of it, you'd be with them.
You must have been tired. You've been sleeping for 8 hours.
She's like, you must have been tired. You slept a normal amount of time. I'm still confused as to why, how are they not twins in this universe? Still trying to wrap my mind around that. Because I know they're not going to do the thing where they're like, oh, actually your mom's alive and like she moved off with one of the kids. Like they're not going to be that wild on a PG straight to DVD Dylan and Cole Sprouse 2007 movie. Like I know they're not going to do all that, but that would be kind of like a cool twist.
Then in times of danger, when the universe is in our hands, and the madness of everyone around us makes no sense, I'm really glad to have you as a friend.
Oh, he's an actor.
I don't even know where I am.
Just like a minor inconvenience. Like,
I think you're a little hard on them, that's all. You think I care what you think? Fine life you're living. I'm just saying.
so he sits on that grass all day, but I guess he's like unemployed at the moment, but he's probably just like living off of his acting money, which is kind of the dream, you know, like you retire when you're 30 and then you just live off the money that you got from acting. See, I knew at some point he had to hotwire the boat.
Oh yeah.
Safety first, he has a life jacket on. That is not Cole Sprouse. Who's driving this boat?
I'll ask you a couple questions about the movie, and you say it's great. Maybe throw in a funny story, something like that.
The poster is the poster is probably the wildest thing I've ever seen in my lifetime. Me in Photoshop in this year. Me on Picto Art or whatever it was called.
So here we are at the Tiki Grill.
I love her.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
Piece of gum, I think.
A piece of gum. Wow, kids, don't try that at home. Tell us. Is there a lovely she spy in your life?
That's a child.
And here's the question we are all dying to know. Are you a briefs or boxers kind of guy?
Okay, she's asking this to a child.
It's widely documented that your father is no longer in the picture. Is this an exclusive that you are now back in contact with your deadbeat dad?
This interview is over.
I don't blame him. That was wildly inappropriate. All those questions were wildly inappropriate. Maybe not the breakfast question, but those other two were like, that's weird. That's weird. She needs to be fired immediately. But that was something in these movies, like with, you know, they were supposed to be like teen heartthrobs, and we were a lot younger, and so we're watching these guys that are like 14, and you think like, whoa, they're adults, they're like so cool and like adult like, but then you see it now and you're like, whoa, these are children. And she's asking a child about his underwear. Fire this queen. Fire her. I'm so sorry. She's not a queen anymore. Fire her.
Who are you?
What?
Don't play games with me. I know you're not Eddie. I know it.
She's smarter than everyone else.
He left us before he knew you were in the picture. You're old enough to know that now.
Just him? We need to bring Kay back. She's the only one that's making any sense here. The one guy...
Well, Palm Beach is a nice place to retire to when your career goes in the toilet. Although maybe if you weren't such a jerk, your career would be in the toilet.
People are just way too brave here.
Oh, come on, let's go. You can't walk to Miami.
Just the police behind him that they probably glued on, but I get it, police. They command stripped those letters on there.
It's not funny, milady. It's not.
Oh, so you like accents. I can even do New York. Hey, yo, babe. You know, you and I could go out for coffee.
No, it's coffee.
Well, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this little game up.
Well, we have to keep it up and pretend that everything's normal. I mean, at least until we figure out how to get Eddie back.
So she's like, oh, you're not him, but why do you two look exactly like?
You will work with me when I say, here's your $20 you earned.
Look how small he looks in that chair. That chair looks super comfortable though. Like that would be like a good reading chair.
Go to your bed.
Go to your bed. Me too.
You have to kick him off the set and come back to get me in Palm Beach. I'm with some crazy old man named Pop.
Yeah, she's like, oh, he's with Pop. Let's look at 800 million people named Pop. I don't think that's his real name, sweetheart.
Stay away from the kid, you hear me? I don't trust you. Look, he was gonna run away. Now, I don't know if he's really going crazy or if he's just pretending.
The adults are out acting the kids. If I'm being honest, like Pop, he is acting. They came to act. And I'm glad they're taking this seriously because the acting's good. The acting's good. He's driving the car off. Like, I'm seeing both sides here because that would actually be terrifying to just switch places for like tee giggles, and then you get stuck that way in some like stranger's house with a strange man who's screaming at you all the time and making you burgers and telling you to make PB&Js. Like, that would actually be kind of scary. Oh, that speed bump.
Are you gonna go back to Palm Beach?
Yeah, I guess. You know, we could still email.
No way. We can still email. Let me just grab your AOL real quick.
I want to go now. I'm not Eddie.
You know what? Today is not the day. And quite frankly, I don't care who you are. Just act like a professional.
Is there not some kind of like, he has this mole, but I don't have it? Or like some kind of defining factor that they each have, and he's like, I think he mentioned that they do, I may look exactly like him, but I'm not him. Look at, I don't have this mole. Or like this tooth looks like this or something. It's just the elephant in the room. This elephant needs to go. Like, it's just been an elephant in the room and we haven't addressed it. Her outfit is everything though. She may be a bad mom, but she knows how to dress. And what's more important? Being a good mom.
Actually, we're extras with the Eddie Tudor project. They didn't tell us where we're supposed to report.
Section 3, John.
Oh, thank you.
They would not do that on a movie set, but okay.
It's fine, but the tumble has to be sped up.
This guy isn't jacked.
Remember? Evil darkness will hurl you through the air at top speed.
That's terrifying. Wait, that just came out of that just came out of nowhere. What was that?
Huh?
Pop? Mom? Eddie?
Julia?
Miles?
Wait, is that his dad? That's gonna make this the best movie of all time. Because I was not expecting that. I thought they were just gonna keep it unanswered. I bet that must have been fun to film for them.
I didn't know that wasn't you.
That's horrible.
Yeah, thank you. Cole?
I know you push me hard because you love me.
Is it though? But okay. Okay, are we gonna address the twin thing, or like that's his real father?
You really did it this time, huh?
I know.
Okay, let's get to who the real parents are.
Oh yeah.
We're just not addressing this. That's pretty cool.
And he's a great kid. Talented, too.
These are your children.
Yeah, those crazy kids. He's your son.
What?
What?
Wait, so just one of them?
I can tell you because
Okay, so let me get this straight. So they did do it, but it's just with one of the kids, but then the other kids' parents actually died, but they look exactly alike, and no one's questioning, like, did you have twins, Queen? Like, do you not remember your other child? Maybe we'll get those answers in the next 8 minutes.
This production company's going to do a remake of Prince and the Pauper, Mark Twain's, and they were going to use a set of twins, but I don't know about you, but I think Tom and Eddie would be fantastic. And let's face it, they fooled us.
Yeah, I guess they did.
We were gonna use a set of twins, but that worked. Like, am I being punked right now?
Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, Tom.
Oh, so sweet.
Don't worry. I will pay you back for the bail and that stuff.
You don't worry about that. Really.
Yeah, son, who is my only son and not the other one. 6 months later.
Ophel Court. Come with me.
And cut. That was great, guys.
No.
That's a print.
Beautiful, guys.
She looks completely different. She's slaying also.
That's a great job, Tom.
Thanks.
Yeah, you too, pighead.
Thanks for noticing, snot nose.
I'm shaken up to my core, if I'm being honest. Like, first of all, that set is awful. Why is he directing this? What is this? It's a time period piece, but it's painted on a board. We've got Kay Panabaker back in action. The mom looks different. They're not questioning any of this. That's your son, ma'am. Like, girl, you might want to do a DNA paternity test, miss. If it goes to credits, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Starring Cole and Dylan Sprouse. But it ends on a great song, so what can I say? I can't critique this. It ended on a great song.
Okay, who wants what?
Alright, I'll see you later.
I'll have a hamburger. I'll take a veggie dog.
One hamburger, one veggie dog. Coming up.
A veggie dog. A veggie dog?
They're not acting here.
So what do you guys want to do today?
You got a football? Yeah. Yeah, let's play some football.
Post-credit scene, Marvel could never, ever, ever compete with this. I think that's it. Is there a post-credit scene? Was he in the rest of the movie? So that was The Prince and the Pauper. Dylan and Cole Sprouse edition. I guess in the actual Prince and the Pauper, they're not twins and they just like look alike and they switch, but they're twins. And I can't get past that fact. I guess I'm supposed to suspend reality and be like, well, they just look exactly alike. I thought it was good. The acting was great. Like, I think it holds up. I think it's a cute little movie. Dylan and Cole Sprouse show-stopping yet again. The supporting actors were awesome. Me in 2007, I was like, Kay Panabaker, I'm watching you, girl. I wanted to be her. But that twist at the end was pretty good because I didn't even consider him being the dad until like I knew that they knew each other, which made it actually even more confusing. The fact that he's one of their dads but not the other one. Is that why he had such a deep connection with the other kid, was because he looked exactly like his son that he didn't know, but there was just some deep down thing that like, is this my son? I don't know. We need a director's commentary. I'll be looking for that next video. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
You're not my dad.
No, I'm not your dad. But I care about you.
Why'd you go from starring in big movies to just sitting on a lawn chair all day?
I said lay off it today.